Hello, I did my research paper on the history and the future of ultrasound. Diagnostic medical sonography, also known as ultrasound, is an imaging modality that has been around since the early 19th century to assist with diagnosing in the medical field. This paper will go into detail on the advancements, applications, and future of the field. It discusses the technology behind ultrasound, including its history and more recent developments. The paper also talks about what kind of medical conditions ultrasound can diagnose and the role of sonographers and opportunities in the field. Ultrasound is referred to a form of medical sonar. The term sonar refers to sound navigation and ranging, and it was developed by Jean Daniel Colladon, a Swiss physicist who experimented with measuring the speed of sound in water. Different modalities exist in ultrasound imaging, including obstetrics, cardiology, abdominal, vascular, pediatric, and breast imaging. In addition to that, it can also be used in cases of biopsy or medical ultrasound-guided operations. In most cases, it is the first imaging modality because it is non-invasive and it does not emit any radiation. One of the first advances towards the modern-day transducer began in Paris, France, with the Curie brothers. They made an important discovery that eventually led to the development of the modern-day ultrasound transducer. They observed that when pressure was applied to crystals, an electric charge was generated. This charge is what we now know as the piezoelectric effect. They then went on to creating the reverse piezoelectric effect. John Wild and John Reed from the University of Minnesota were also pioneers in inventing the modern-day transducer. At the same time, Douglas Howry and Joseph Holmes from the University of Colorado were also inventing the modern-day transducer as we know it. In Japan, they were also looking at inventing the ultrasound transducer, as well as in Sweden, studying echocardiography. William Fry from the University of Iowa started to do craniotomies to treat neurological disorders in the brain via ultrasound. Karl Dussek was another important pioneer in the world of ultrasound. He was a neurologist at the University of Vienna, and he used a combination of neurology and ultrasound to locate brain tumors. John Wild is another important person in the world of ultrasound. He came up with the invention of A mode and B mode in ultrasound. A mode stands for amplitude mode and B mode stands for brightness mode. These both help take better images in ultrasound. Karl Dussek also explored the world of acoustic attenuation, where the organ picks up too much of the sound beam and obscures the image. He also inspired others to start cross-sectional imaging in other modalities, such as MRI and CT. These other modalities can be used in addition to ultrasound to help diagnose. Christian Doppler created the Doppler effect, which is extremely useful in clinical ultrasound settings to determine blood flow. There have been many technological advancements with ultrasound, such as update of equipment and transducers. There is a wide range of ultrasound exams that exist, and many possibilities of diagnosis with medical conditions with organs throughout the body. Fine needle aspiration is a type of needle procedure that is guided with ultrasound to look at masses in the body, most commonly the thyroid. Ultrasound is the only operator-dependent imaging modality, so there is a huge importance on physics in sonography to get accurate images for diagnosis. Proper schooling is critical to excel in this career,